plug the damn mic in. That'll help. It didn't plug the damn mic in. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey y'all. Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. He is I, and I am him. Yeah, doing the show today. Let's see. Who's it? Look like Lovelace was first. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. Let me check and see what y'all look like right now, or what I look like to y'all, because damn, I got the shitty looking internet right now. I want to make sure that my internet looks decent, because Pasadena is notorious. Okay, looking amazing and on point. Thank you, Sister Lovelace. Let me keep that right there. How's everybody? Hoping everybody's good. Let me see. Who in here? Wilt, Frank, Richard, Harper. Some chick named Star. Where you been, girl? Yo, man, what's this? Dre, Christopher, Top Shelf. What's happening, everybody? Chaos, what's going on, bruh? YouTube subscriber, what's up? If this is your first time in, put a P2B1 in the chat, so that I can know who I'm dealing with. Y'all know we finna get it. Tony Mack up in here. What's going on, man? We gonna get it cracking today. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Everything is good. Oh, you can't see me? All of a sudden you can't see me? Can't see me now? Real talk, y'all can't see me? Okay. Something must have happened on your end, I think, Lovelace. Nothing seems to have changed from here. Let's see. I'm looking for the top to my tea. Where's my tea kettle top? I got the funkiest. Look at that. Ain't that funky? That's the tea. That's my teapot. And then this has a little candle in it. Can you see the candle? That keeps it hot. But there's a top that goes on it that I can't find. That was just here. I just had it in my hand. This is what happens when your brain starts to get wise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. The question is, you got that mullet on deck? The answer is in, should I put it up there? Yep, it is up there already. Kapow. Today's strain. Bam! Put it in my little vegan mayonnaise jar. Straight mullet. Went over there yesterday. Those of you who happened to have went IG Live. I went IG Live for a few minutes yesterday as I was taking my Sunday drive over to Wild terror to replenish my mullein because I gave all of it to my brother Chris last week when I was at his house. Yes, my mullein is right here on deck. It is what I'm smoking. So I'm gonna keep that right there, right here handy. Let me put that right there. I'm good to go. I believe I am good to go. Let me see. Let me deal with some of the shenanigans. Jeff looked like he has a horse and carriage. Well, I hope so, because gas out here is $5.50 a gallon. So, yeah, soon I'm gonna be the only nigga on the freeway with a horse, and I'll teach my horse how to shit on people's hoods and stop and go if they won't let me over. Yes, you can say what you want to, but do you know who is insulated from the collapse of the dollar, from food supply shortages, from technology shortages and supply chain shortages? The Amish, nigga. The Amish. They don't give a fuck about what's going on right now because they self-contained. Peep that game. Yeah, that's often said that. Yeah, we could. We could. All right. So today's train is straight mullein. Why don't y'all let me know what is on tap, what it is you smoking. And we've about to get started and get on into the first church, and we are going to have a very special guest very, very soon on today's show. That is let's see, definitely can see just you. Okay, screen just went black. Did yours fit? Did your everything is good for you, Lovelace? Okay, I'm looking. I'm sounding good. All right. Well, y'all know how we do. We start with the mission statement. Let me pour me some nice hot water over into my tea. Somebody fucked up and told me that God was everywhere, so I pray from here. Save me 10%. Never miss a game. Not gonna miss a Super Bowl game today because I'm not watching. Another way to put it is I save 10% on my soul insurance by switching to Don't Go, because I don't go. I sit here and share God from where he, she, it comes to me, and I share it with you. And we share together. And that is what the First Church of Holy Shit is all about. In order to believe that God has a name, be that Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Jehovah, Jesus, or a bag of donuts, you have to believe a man. You don't have to believe a man to believe that God exists, which is the importance and the core of what makes up the First Church. It's smoking, it's cussing. Yeah, all that shit you can't do when you get dressed up and go down there with the heathens. Now, speaking of that, let's get started. Bow your heathen ass heads. Creator, source, ancestors, higher power, most high, Father, Mother, God, I thank you for this time and this day. I thank you for my health, my strength, my mind, the blessing of the gift of speech, the way you done made me pimpish with these colorful words. I thank you for all of that. And I share that in the hopes, with the plans, the intention of getting directly to the heart of many matters that you are right in the middle of for the people who find themselves assembled here today. Help me bless them. Help them bless me. Help us bless ourselves. Help us to be better people, better fathers, better mothers, better sons and daughters, better representatives, better caretakers, better business people, better in these earth suits we are walking around in. Let me learn from them today. Let them learn from me. Make sure that we have a lot to tell when we leave here today. And if you see fit, send me a troll. I'm undefeated because all trolls come with a lesson if you look close enough. And I don't mind teaching one on one of they monkey asses. Let me leave no improper stone unturned or proper. Let me turn over the stones that need be so that the lesson makes its way to the hearts that it needs to make it to. I ask these blessings in the name of the Creator. And I decree that it is so. Can I get a nigga amen? Right now, we smoke. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that is really smooth. Yeah. Look at Lovelace. Yeah. I didn't say ninja. That's some Japanese word. Nigga Lovelace. The word nigga is holy, sis. Nigga is holy. Don't back up from it. Uh, there you go. There you go. Here how it's spelled. That's it's spelled like that. It's spelled like that. Now, depending upon whether you want to, my brother Tony Mac probably got because he got his Tony Macs on. He put 2 A's in it. I usually just go with the 1 A and let it connect them. But I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, brother Tony Mac. Tony Mac gets a gold star. There you go. Or I'll take that. That's what it looked like. Beautiful. In the process of overhauling my diet at the moment, I strongly suggest you make your way to Ty's Conscious Kitchen. Make your way to Ty's Conscious Kitchen. TY''S Conscious Kitchen. Shout out to that brother. Free endorsement. If you cooking out of there, you cooking. Now, let's push this boat out into the water. Today's sermon. How safe is your good? How safe is your good? Now, it could be said, oh, I got some great incense too. Hold on. I'm going to get that incense. I got some funky incense. I picked up from Wild Terry yesterday that I would like to burn. Where is it? It is behind the magic curtain. I wish y'all could smell this. Oh my God, that's delicious. It's a deep patchouli smell. set my mood, get my what did I do with my wife then stole my hold on a minute. My wife then stole my blue agave. Caretha! She can't hear me. I'm gonna have to drink my tea unsweetened, I suppose. Because the blue agave that is just for my office has made its way downstairs. Yes. All right. Let me light my shit. See, the good incense sometimes it's hard to light because it's so wet with the oil. That's this shit right here. Let me put it somewhere where it ain't gonna burn me. And then we gonna get on it. Amen. Amen, nigga. Amen. Now, how safe is your good? That's hilarious, Will. Rick wants to know, never smoking weed again? Hey, Jeff, no, that's not true. I'm just on a hiatus for a while. I think I'm gonna go to March, and then I'm back to smoking. But I'm only gonna smoke a little bit when I'm writing music, just a little bit for the show on Wednesday, and a little bit yeah, for both shows, Wednesday and Sunday. That's it. No more high or sleep. I'm done with that. It's not in my spirit to do anymore. Oh, that's good. I don't even really need none. Oh my God, that's wonderful. Okay. How safe is your good? Your good. Your good love. Your good money. Your good time. Your good sex. Your good provision. Your good wisdom. Your good insight. Your good contacts. The sum of those equal the elements of fear to connection with others. I ain't finna let that nigga play me. She ain't finna play me like she used to do them niggas. He ain't finna bump my head and be around here fucking me and all them other bitches. That nigga ain't finna be riding around in my car while I'm at work, waiting on him to pick me up while he riding around with other bitches. These fools ain't finna drink up all my good shit. You ain't finna play me. That shielding energy, good to have, is connected to, is shrouding your good. It shrouds your good, and for good reason. Because your good your good is good. And you don't want to waste it. That's natural. Unless, of course, you're a masochist. Wait, people still out here saying that in 2023? Yes. I don't know which part of that you're discussing, but sure. Oh, shit. Ram Richard is working on the pull of the day. He working. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let me go on and put a star on that one. Yeah. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, Ram. Don't get ahead of me. Uh the question becomes, how safe is it? What makes it and what keeps it safe? That's what needs to be dealt with. What makes your goods safe and what keeps your goods safe? And from whom? That fear we have of our good being misused, misplaced, misunderstood, that's healthy. That is a healthy fear to have. Yes, this is the royal teaspoon. That is what it is referred to as in this house. And the people who dwell therein know not to do not shit with that spoon, because daddy drink his tea out of that. That fear is good, because your good is precious. It is your job to be a good steward of your good, to scrape the barnacles off your good. Those created from the inside and the outside. From the inside and the outside. Watch this, Wilt. There are a number of places that you can put the good that you have. And I'm not talking about your material possessions only, because your material possessions are piloted by and kept safe by your inner good. If you a DJ, it's your DJ equipment. If you a painter, it's your paint brushes and shit. If you a lawyer, it's your years of school. Doctor, years of school. If you're influential, it's the niggas you know. Look, you don't want the mother to. It's the niggas you know and the places you go. The thing is, the true question, number one, is where have you put the good in you? The good that's in you. Have you put that good with a user? Oh, that's funny. Did I vet this pipe? No, it ain't the pipe. It ain't the pipe, bro. Uh, it's the hole in the pipe that if I make the mulling If the mullein is ground too small, when you pull on it, it'll come through. So because this mullein here from the place was ground so thin this time, the mullein leaf is usually a little thicker. It's usually bigger leaves, but they was towards the bottom of it. But I took it anyway because it's just as good. It comes through quicker. It comes through that little hole. So what I might be better doing is smoking this through the bong. But anyway, where have you put the good in you? We're going to play with the stress of those two words. Where have you put the good in you? As opposed to where you have put the good in you. Let's start with where you have put the good in you. Is it in fertile ground? Your ability to dictate, your ability to delegate, your ability to blank and fill that blank with whatever the hell you want. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. I tell you what I want y'all to do. All the time. Well, all the time. I tell you what I want you to do. I want y'all to tell me, hey, cousin Annis, there go cousin Annis. Condolences about your mom, sis. You got all the love in the world in here. With helping your heavy heart because your mom has transitioned to the other side. Love to you and your family. Tell me in the chat. I want y'all to put up some examples of your good. If you're a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer in chief, a cook, a janitor, whatever you are, put it up there. And I'm going to start talking about your good. Now, it might be a message for you in particular, but for the broad message, I want y'all to start putting, what is your good? Your good. The good you have seen, the good you know you have in you. So we can start talking about where you have put the good in you. Because I don't think as a people, we focus enough on the good. I'm studying to be a BCBA, working with kiddos with autism, and gonna finish nursing school. Perfect. Well, the good in you that wants to give to children, you have put in the fertile ground of education to yield the seed of completion, to yield the seed of progress, to yield the seed of help that is fortified by knowledge. That is an excellent place to put the good in you. That's a great place to put the good in you. To put it into something that can really help with others. That's a good one, Jeff. I would like to say my good is in the peace in my voice when I speak. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lovelace. That gives you a prime amount of opportunities to put that good somewhere, to settle an argument. The woman is the peacemaker. Prime example, those of you who've seen the old school movie Soul Food, shout out to my man Mekhi Phifer, Sister Nia Long, Sister Vivica Fox, Sister Vanessa Williams, Vanessa L. Williams. Shout out to Vanessa Williams, my friend. Hey girl, I miss you. We got to hook up. Those words that you speak, that positivity that you give is wonderful and damn useful in the right spots. My good is helping enable people and businesses get their greatest works, thoughts, and ideas out to the rest of the world. Excellent, thanks. Excellent. That good is in sowing seeds of aid to people who are trying to do good themselves. That is fertile ground. Bringing laughter, logic, and great haircuts, my man. Barbershop good is some of the best good. Oh my God. I'm having a horrible experience with that pipe. So hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to call an audible and go to the bong and continue preaching this sermon from across the room. Now, what is so funky about your good, Tony Mack, is that your good is the kind of good that the young bucks in the barbershop get to have put on them. Because they get to hear it. The laughter soothes a soul that's going to be in a better place when it leaves, so it don't wind up killing a nigga over some bullshit. So it don't wind up burning a bridge in an unnecessary argument with a fade that's going to make an excellent first impression. That is a great place to put the good in you. And a prime example of well-placed good. Now, let's with the same people discuss misplaced good. Same scenario. Let me see. I'm going to see which one the creator's pushing me toward. Do I want to do this here? Don't want to do this here. Let me see. We got the smiley face. Do I want to do the short bone? Do I want to do... Is the long bone going to be the wrong song? Oh, shit. Okay, that's... All right. So, the creator seems not to be down with yeah. Don't look like it's going. Oh shit, might be. Yes, there will be bongage today. There will be bongage today. It will be this one. Oh yeah, Mac, I got the treasure chest of shit. This is what happened when you get in your 50s. Everything you have is supposed to be cool. You're supposed to have a bunch of cool shit. And you ain't supposed to have to pay a whole bunch of money for it. And I don't. I'm a yard sailing ass. I go to yard sales. I go to the swap meet, the flea market, Craigslist. Okay? I don't want it till you don't want it. I only pay retail for 2 items. Socks and drawers. That's it. Everything else, I got to get a deal on. I get my deal on my drawers and socks because I predominantly go to Marshall's. Our fuck's not around. Okay. Let's see. We looking good. We looking good. Poured a little bit too much water. Y'all sit tight. I'm coming. Here we go. Some of you may remember this t-shirt. Well, got a hole in it. Me and Mrs. Brown have a deal. When I get a hole in some shit, I have to cut the t-shirt up and it becomes a studio rag. That's what we're going to use to catch this excess water I just poured. There we go. I'll put that right there. Now. Beautiful. Let me see. Perfect. Now, we're going to come at that mullet like this here. We go. Now we about to clean this experience up entirely. You under dig. You under smells me. Now. Woo! There you go. There we go. Now we back on it. Let me correct Wilt. Jeff O.S. looked like he still has a landline. That's because I do. Okay? You better have a landline. Because if they knock out a satellite, you can't talk. I still can. They get you a landline if they're giving them to you in your area. God damn it. Roll on the goddamn curtain. Okay. Yeah. So. Well, yes. Let's put that good in you. The good in you in the wrong place. Let's get back up here. To preserving the land inheritance my grandmama yielded. Wow. Let's put that good in you in the wrong realtor's hands. The wrong paralegal's hands. The wrong caretaker's hands. Tony Mack, let's put that good in you in the wrong barbershop. Next to a hating ass barber next to you. Let's put that good in you in the mouth of the wrong woman who helped you pay for barber college and your clippers. And when she get mad, she gonna come down and front you off in front of the barbershop. Let's put that good in you. No. Yeah, let's jump to Lovelace first. Let's put that good in you in the wrong, jealous, or unreceptive ears. Let's put this, sit tight, Coco Fresh. Oh shit, it's gonna get funky in here in just a minute. Just let me get through this shit, Coco Fresh. Let me get Coco. Y'all not ready for my guess. I promise you're not ready for my guess. Anyway, let's put that good in you in the wrong ears, Coco. Let's put your good, peaceful words in the ears of a disgruntled, negative, hating ass alcoholic who you're good by diminishing his target. See, when a violent, cowardly, and I'm not saying this is your position, I'm saying this is somebody's position, that when a violent, cowardly asshole needs to get drunk and take out his shortcomings physically on a woman, by having sweet, positive, wonderful, directive words and energy, instead of going, fuck you, Charles, you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit, by not doing that, you have just angered him by making your target smaller. For a negative bastard, a positive target is harder to hit. So that good in you is misplaced. It is not in fertile ground. Because it is not in fertile ground, it ain't gonna grow shit. Is it with the wrong sowers? Is the good in you? Is them good haircuts? Is them good words? Is that good land? Is that good ability to sing? Is that ability to work well with numbers, well with people? Is that good in you with the wrong sowers? Are you doing good shit for niggas that ain't about shit? Because when you multiply by 0, you know what that equals. You know what the product of that is, right? 0. You must examine the sower of your good. Your good is precious. Where is it? Who got it? Who's responsible for it once it leaves me? Once my good leaves me, how can my good be multiplied by this nigga's negative? My grandmama used to say, baby, the devil has to tell the truth before he can lie to you. What if my truth is the first part of the devil's lie? What if I am sowing good into a motherfucker that's going to turn around and fuck off some people? That is what I must discern. And what if it turns into that? I must discern when to subtract my good. Because my good is being multiplied by negative and now has become bad. When you multiply a positive by a negative, the answer is negative. Gotta know where your good is going. Is it with the wrong reapers? Are the people reaping your good the wrong people? When you do them beats, them funky soulful ass beats, and some MC turn around and shit on it talking about who he gonna kill, how many sisters he done fucked or fucked over, and they play that music while killing or fucking over. Your music is with the wrong reaper. And that started with where you put your good. Now, let's focus on in. Where have you put the good in you? Where does the good in you reside? Does it reside behind your fear? If the good in you resides behind your fear, chances are when it's supposed to, when you're supposed to sing, when you're supposed to rock the mic, Coco, and Kill, I'm going to give you some of this. When you're supposed to rock the mic in front of the right folks, but your good is behind your fear. We're going to talk about what happened with your good last night. That's some dope ass shit, by the way, Coco. When your good is behind your fear, it is multiplied by your fear and it comes out negative. Damn it, I didn't hit them notes right. Damn it, I cut that fade wrong. Damn it, I didn't fix that car right because it was the boss's car and I was nervous. Damn it, I fucked off that presentation. Because the good in me is behind my fear of failure. I done found the right girl. But my fear of being played, my good is behind that. So fuck her like all the rest of these bitches. Where have you put the good in you? Well, you're going to put it in the wrong place if you do not use spirit to navigate where you put your good outside and where you put your good inside. That's the only way you're going to figure out who to give your good to. Dear men and women, both of you who fear giving your good love, your good, pure, unconditional, unfettered, wide open love. If you give let me go and put on some of my PEEP music in the background. This is, by the way, for those of you who don't know, all this music that you hear was produced by me. Yeah, we gonna start out with this is my wife already know me and Janet Jackson been together since good time. No, not good times. Actually, since around Different Strokes, when she came home, she had that perm and smile with that big old Jackson family smile. Yeah, me and Janet been together since then. Anyway, and this sound like some shit she'll get down over. Anyway, the good in you that somebody, what's up, Ja? Check this out, Ja. The good in you that is unconditional, wide open love. If you give somebody unabridged, uncut, pure, unconditional love, and they fuck it off, as hard as that is to find, who's the fool really? Who's the fool? Your lesson is in learning why and how I put that love, that good, with this horrible motherfucker right here. And if you don't figure it out, the creator will send that lesson to you again in different flesh. Which begs the last question. Is it even safe from you? Is your good safe from you? If you hit Powerball and you broke in 5 years, your good wasn't safe from you. You fucked that off. Are your children safe from you? Because your good has been damaged by their daddy, by their mama. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit because your daddy wasn't shit. Your good is behind wounds, huh? Your good is being held captive by your fucked up experiences. And instead of taking the broken glass that is your past experiences and making a beautiful stained glass window, you would rather use it to metaphysically cut up those around you. So your good is not safe from you. You still got good, but it's being funneled through a broken lens, which means it's either not going to hit its target or it's going to hit its target wrong and do damage. Safeguard your good from you. Figure out where you have put the good from you. Figure out what the good is in you. Discern the worthy of your good. All niggas ain't worthy of your good just because they're your family. Let me give you a definition of family. Family. A group of people that had sex with another group of people, made some kids, and they didn't ask you shit. That's who your family is. This is why the Bible says a friend sticks closer than a brother. Because you picked your friends. Nigga, you didn't pick these niggas here. If you could pick your family like a squad to run 5 down the court with, wouldn't you have a better family? Well, you can. You didn't pick your family, but you can pick your village. Did that. Now, with that bullshit right there, I'm going to go on and open the doors of the church. But before I do, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Rodney Perry. First of all, let me say that. Those of you who know me know how much I love Rodney Perry. That's my fucking man right there. For years, for decades, me and Rodney been like that. Well, in the mornings, now that my biorhythm has changed. I used to be a super vampire, didn't sleep very much. I'm getting more sleep. I'm sleeping earlier. I'm getting up earlier. I catch Rodney's show. When I catch it as I'm getting ready, either I'll just listen to it and type, or if I'm overwhelmed by the desire, I'll fire my shit up and get into Rodney's show. This is where I met this sister here that I am about to present to you. I stole her from Rodney. Funny, insightful, dope, tarot reader. And I can't think of the name of the other cards. That nigga you supposed to be sending me tomorrow now. Goddamn, send my goddamn cards. Insightful and not at all hard to look at. Amen. Let's go and say that. That's amen for the pretty people. Okay? Ugly people have a journey that I feel for, but I can't reach. I can't reach. This is the ugliest I've never been through an ugly phase. I really haven't. I think that the creator grades on a curve for the transgressions of pretty people because we have more pulls on us. Ugly people aren't pulled in as many directions as we are. I'm sorry, that's a different tangent. My whole point is that this insightful, funny, beautiful sister is here today, and we're gonna talk a little bit on this subject and a few others, and then if she is inclined and has brought her cards with her, she gonna read some of y'all if you come in here, and she'll read you from your comments. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, from my monkey ass, Coco Fresh.
Peace.
What's up, girl?
Peace, Uncle Jeff.
Hey, man. Look. I had to have you. I had to have you on the show because I was absolutely, to be honest with you, and already dealt with it, already cried about it, how much your energy, your spirit, especially when you start talking fast and flipping cards fast, how much you remind me of my grandmama. My grandmama, she used to do that without the cards because she was way over into Jesus shit. Don't you blaspheme in here. She was on that shit. But she had the supervision. I used to have my friends when I was in the Marine Corps. I had a friend of mine call her on a payphone. She told him his mama's name, his daddy's name, that his mama needed to go to the doctor, that it was something. She just started shit he didn't know, had him in tears. On that
prophetess.
Is that okay? Is that what that? Okay. Well, she was on that shit. Well, when I hear you speak and I hear you get down, I get the same goose pimples on my arm. And I know you real with your shit. And I welcome you to the show. Tell me now, what's happening? What's happening with you? First, tell everybody about yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I call myself a spiritual advisor, and I use tarot as one of my favorite tools to help communicate with spirit. But I'm also a Reiki healer, and I work with the pendulum. I work with all types of tools, and my whole purpose here is just to help people understand their own power. To give you confirmation on what you already know, because we're all tapped in, but everybody don't trust themselves. And basically, my whole purpose here is just to help humanity.
Okay, back up for a second. What is
Reiki?
So right, What is Reiki? Because I'm in California. That's what you tell Mexican. Reiki these leaves. Reiki. I'm sure that's wrong. So Reiki, what is Reiki?
Well, Reiki is basically a form of healing that has to do with basically energy. It's energy healing. Mm-hmm. And through that healing, it's I'm certified in Holy Fire Reiki. It has an origin in like what you call it, like Japan, the Asian culture,
Far Eastern culture.
Far East, yeah. And basically what it is, you use light energy, and it helps heal your body. It's
Mm-hmm.
physical, mental, and emotional healing.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you can your chakras align. So you don't
Wow.
get Reiki to align your chakras. That's totally different. But with Reiki healing, and effect of it is your chakras align, your 7 chakras. Also with that,
Okay.
black.
Wait. Whoa. I gotta slow you down because I, one of my powers is that I am not afraid to go. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Chakras.
No. I'm down with the chakras.
Okay.
But you said Reiki healing. Go back over that. Reiki healing is not for chakra aligning. Say that
I mean,
again.
the after effects of Reiki healing is your chakras being aligned.
Okay, but
you don't go get Reiki healing just for chakra alignment.
okay.
You go for just this, like, it's like alternative medicine. You go for healing, for
right.
And the thing about it is I do, it's called Reiki, but Black folks, we've been doing it. We call it another thing. We of course we didn't call it Reiki, but laying hands on people.
Yeah.
Speaking, it's the same concept.
Okay. Now, something we kind of brushed over on Rodney's show, which is your path to this work that you do. Could you talk about that? And B, could you talk about the opposition? Because you know niggas. Okay, the opposition that came about when you knew this was your calling. Did you get a lot of that from your family and so on and so forth? So yeah, talk about that for a minute.
Well, I grew up, when I was growing up, my father was into, my father was kind of like a hippie. So he was really hard into Jimi Hendrix, and he did experimental, was all about love, experimented with different types of recreations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
so,
he was out there. Yeah, man, bohemian.
Right, that was him. So with that, he had a desire to learn about, he wanted to know who he was. Where did he come from? What are we? Who was God? And so with that, he got into meditation, learning about Buddhism and Islam, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And so he got more of a connection, learning about like meditation and metaphysics, learning about how the power of the mind you can control things with the power of the mind. So he was really heavy into meditation. So when I was little, he would introduce me into meditation. I didn't know. I just thought it was just, daddy was doing it. I was a daddy's girl. So I got into it. It wasn't something that was really heavy in the household, but I did it. And then from that, I just took my own journey. He didn't push me into, okay, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. I started having more interest into horoscopes. Then when I was little, I used to watch TV and see Miss Cleo and Dionne Warwick and the Psychic Network stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was just drawn to it. And then after that, I started doing more research just about astrology. And this was all like around 12 years old, learning about the Ouija board and stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I hear you talking about your mom, your father.
Mm-hmm.
How was your mom? Was she down with the same end of this, and the rest? No. And the rest of there we go, and the rest of your family. How did that play out?
No, my mama was a Methodist.
There we go.
Methodist, and she was into the church, and she basically kept, because of her, like my mom was intuitive,
mm-hmm.
but she didn't talk about it. She just knew how to read people. But she kept the covering over the house. She kept the house protected. She just had that energy, but she never was like, no, I don't want you into that stuff. But when I brought a Ouija board in the house, she was like, hell no, get that shit out my house. So that got
Right, right,
real
right,
quick.
right, right. Don't you bring that devil worship in here.
Yeah, she said, we ain't gonna be calling no spirits up in here. If it ain't God, ain't our Jesus, we ain't got nothing. They
Exactly.
ain't in here. So, but she wasn't hard on me about that. My parents were very open about us figuring out who we are, but long as we didn't bring harm to ourselves or harm to the house. So, she was cool. We always talked about angels and whatnot. But Mama was cool. Mama was cool. She was just always like, long as you know, Jesus is real and you believe in God, everything else, okay, it's there. But long as you know that, that's
Right.
how Mama was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in general, I mean, coming into this in your preteen years, did you find amongst your peers?
No.
What was were you the witch? Were you?
I just kept it to myself. I was always different, and you'll find that a lot of creatives are very much. I think a lot of creatives have this thing where they have a closer connection with like esoteric, secret, the occult, things of that sort. So I was always like a different creative, but I never talked about that stuff to like my peers or anything like that. I just kind of kept that to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how did you find your way to comedy? With your ignorant ass. That I love that lesbian joke. I swear to God, I want to work with you with that lesbian joke. Just lied. Okay. Anyway, yeah. How did you find your way to comedy?
I've been into comedy since I was a kid. Like our family used to watch, like the HBO stand-up comedy shows and stuff. We would watch it as a family. So I knew that was something that I wanted to do, but I didn't get the courage to do it until I was 33. I got into it. Before I was a professional dancer. I was into dancing.
Oh, nigga, that's ignorant too. That break dancing stripper, that's hilarious. Y'all got to go see her stand up. She's very funny.
Thank you.
Very funny.
So after I couldn't dance anymore and I got hurt, I was just like, okay, what's the next journey? And then it was comedy. And I just got into it. I wanted to, because I like to take class. So I took a class to learn how to write jokes. And then right after that, I just got into it immediately. And then I started working with like the Tom Joyner, people from the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
Okay, my folks over there, yeah.
Yeah. Huggy Lowdown and Prince Paul. Chris Paul. I mean, Prince Paul, Chris. But yeah, over there. And then things just took off real quick. But one thing I learned about, like, as I started learning about, like, through this journey, I was still learning about metaphysics. And I was just understanding on how, like, once you understand your power and how you can command what you're going to do next, it just wasn't a thing of, like, well, let me see, I hope I make it. It was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm about to be a comedian now. I did everything I wanted to do with dancing. Now I'm going to be a comedian. I'm going to be. And I just knew. I just had a knowing. And
okay. Well, sit tight, Tony Mack and Lovelace. I think that was kind of, well, obviously the conduit that had you on Rodney's old funky ass show. How the hell did you wind up with that goddamn fool?
I love Rodney. Rodney is awesome.
Yes.
I did a roast for Tone X, comedian Tone X in Charlotte, and Rodney happened to be on the roast, and they threw me up first. I did it, and then right after, Rodney came up to me, and he was just like, "Yo,
you got it."
Gave me love. Well, he hit me up. We gave each other love after the roast, and then he hit me up. And check your DMs, y'all. You never know who's gonna be up in there. Rodney was up in my DMs, like, "What's up?"
Wow.
It was on there.
Yeah, that's my cat right there. Now, I got some people, and if I may, are you are you inclined to do some readings of the people who come into my
Yeah,
room? Okay.
absolutely. Come on.
And then I'm gonna have you do, if you don't mind, at the end of this, I want you to do a reading with regard to aliens, the supernatural,
Wow.
and where we going. I'm just gonna let you wrap your brain around that early as I bring in some of the usual suspects. One of my Jedi nephews, also a funny comedian, that's Tony Mack, and Sister Lovelace was out there on it. She out there on that same shit you on. She be coming with the deep shit. So this is gonna be a dope event. Lovelace, meet my man, meet Coco Fresh, Tony Mack. Meet Coco Fresh. Coco Fresh's company, niggas. So sit up straight.
Peace, peace, Lovelace. Peace,
Pe-
Tony.
Peace and blessings.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm
What's going
well,
on,
thank
family?
you.
Tony ain't flying the Cutlass today.
No, I broke my glasses.
Oh shit. Okay, so what do you know? Yo, the floor is open. I'm gonna take my hands off the stick. Coco got it. Y'all talk to her. This should be the shit. This is gonna be here. This is where the blood hits the floor, nigga. Here we go.
Okay, Miss Lovelace, if you would like to do the honors and go first.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Hey, Lovelace, hold on a minute. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing. Hey, Lovelace. Hey, girl. I ain't heard your voice in a minute.
Peace and blessings, brother Jeff. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm glad you do. Oh yeah. Coco Lovelace. Her voice sound like always Alicia Keys. You know the song You Don't Know My Name. You know, right when it break down, she started talking to the dude that come in.
Yeah,
she always sounds like her voice sounds like that part of the record all the time.
She need to make some money off of her voice. She need to make some money off of that voice.
Yeah. So go ahead, Lovelace, hit it.
I appreciate that, brother. Blessings, Sister Coco. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. I have some different emotions going on, so I'd like for you to lead the way, if that's possible, or if you need information from me, please let me know.
Okay, well, I'll start off and then you can fill in the blanks on what Spirit is talking about. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting is Hermit card. So I'm seeing something about like you've pulled yourself away from a lot of people and you've gone into hermit mode. Hermit mode is basically like where you're going into a time of study, a time of introspect. What is it that I need to let go? What's serving me and what's no longer serving me? I do see also something about concerning, I get a King of Swords energy. That's a masculine energy. That's somebody that doesn't, it's like somebody that hasn't been their nicest to you. This could be a counterpart energy, but someone that hasn't been nice to you. They're usually, in the beginning, there was a certain kind of way, but somebody that's been cold. And you're in a like, you know, I'm just kind of going with the flow to try to figure out things, and I'm ready to be over this this disconnect or these blockages. Does this resonate what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then the underlying card with the 3 of Pentacles, it's like you're trying to figure out, well, how can all of this come together? How can all of this work together? I do see some anxiety coming through about not getting any sleep or any rest. And I'm also seeing you in a place of, I do see somebody that's like, what's the word? Possessiveness, jealousy, territorial, knowing I need to walk away, but I'm staying together for the sake of the family, or I'm staying together just because this person feels like family. Does that resonate?
Absolutely. Don't make me here. Don't do it. My tears are welling up. They are.
Okay, so what is it exactly that you want to know about this? What's the question? Because I'm telling you what's going on.
Okay. My only question, and I don't know if this is the right way to ask it.
Ask it. It don't matter.
Brother Jeff, bear with me.
Go ahead, mama. Do your thing.
Coco, if I had one question to ask you, it would be my end date.
Okay. You talking about when you going to not be
For
here
life.
no more?
Correct.
Oh, I can't give you that.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That would be my only question.
Okay. I'm gonna blow the whistle. Okay. It's not enough for you to say that you can't give that, Coco. You got to tell us why you can't give that.
Because that's up to her.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. The show comes to a screeching fucking halt until you explain that shit to the bone, nigga. Go.
She spoke.
Mm.
Okay. So the thing, okay,
Right?
so you want to get metaphysic about it. You command your cells. You command your atomic come together. You make your mind up on what you're going to do with yourself, how you manage yourself, how you move, how your body is going to heal, how you're going to feel, and everything. So if you've got your mind made up that you are not going to be here,
Mm-hmm.
then your body is going to move with that decision. Now there's also this thing that I believe that when you cross over, because there's no dying, it's just transformation.
Mm-hmm.
So when you cross over, you make that decision whether you want to stay or whether you want to move on.
Correct. And I asked
So
that question for a specific reason.
go ahead.
I did. I asked that question for a specific reason, and I understand and I respect everything that you're saying. And you are spot on to that. I knew the answer before I asked it. However, for any naysayers of anything that
Right.
you do, your work is pure. It is pure and it is solid. For the hermit
Thank
card,
you.
yes, indeed. For the hermit card, Jeff knows, and some of the others know that my mother passed away last April. So that's my hermit
Mhm.
card where I pulled away from everybody, where I
Oh.
saw
Mm.
everything that I didn't want to see, right? And then the masculine energy would be someone in my family who I'm close to, but is also possessive and controlling, and he had to get back too. But the
Mm.
love and respect and the goodness that I have for myself and the peace that I have within keeps me here.
Wow.
Understands that I have a bigger message and a bigger meaning than just to dissolve and wash away. So I appreciate you for taking time. And thank you, Jeff.
Oh,
Aww.
Thank you both.
sis.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
This is y'all know me,
Yes.
okay? Usually, my first questions for people who quote unquote uh are psychics is number one, how come you ain't got the Powerball numbers yet? And where was you on 9/11? Was it September 10th? Nothing?
Mm.
Not a fucking thing. Okay.
Mhm.
The reason I did not come at her like this
Mm-hmm.
is because I got the same literally here. Yeah, let me share some of my shit real quick and we're gonna get back to you. Uh my uncle Kevin is here. He's in this another fucking Jedi. And if you don't come in here, Uncle Kevin, I'm gonna cuss your monkey ass out because my Uncle Kevin is dope. Anyway, uh my grandmama used to do this, and the biggest example of it was one day some of y'all may have heard this story. Uh my grandmama opened the refrigerator door and wasn't but two things in there: a box of baking soda and the light. And she made us all grab hands and she started praying and crying. And she said, Lord, I need $200 to keep these lights on and feed these babies. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's coming from you and I believe you. 20 minutes later, my Uncle Gerald, now this is before cell phones, this is before our phone was off. There was no text. This was 1977-ish. My Uncle Gerald knocks on the door with tears in his eyes. And he said, hey, Mildred, I was driving on Lakeshore Drive 20 minutes ago, and a voice came to me like they was sitting in the car and told me to bring you this. What do you think that this was? $200 on the fucking nose.
Mm. Mm.
My grandmama had this shit. And every now and then, I run across people who truly ain't on no Miss Cleo, who are real about their shit.
Mhm.
This sister is one of those people. So I was inclined to bring her on the show, besides the fact that I promise you, I will never have any unattractive guests. Ugly people make me nervous. Ugly people, I feel like they're going to steal. They make me nervous. I don't like ugly people. So I brought her on because I saw her on my boy Rodney's show, and she and I are going to start working professionally together. And she is going to be an integral part of my spiritual walk. We can or cannot discuss that later. And with that, I bring into I open the floor again to anybody else who might want a reading from her. I think Tony Mack, you said you wanted to do something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you didn't mind, sister, I would like to have a reading.
Okay, what's up? What you know?
How you did the same way you ran it down for for Sister Lovelace. I wanted it ran down the exact same way. I was intrigued, nervous, and enlightened at the same time.
Okay. All right. Now listen, if I ain't on point, just be like, that ain't it. Because I never claim to be 100% on, right. Readers fuck up too. But okay. Okay, so Tony. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for Tony? What's going on with Tony? What message? All right. Okay, so Tony, what I'm getting with you is you're coming through. This is an air sign energy, a King of Swords energy upside down. So this is a man that's actually like, you've been through a lot of shit. You've been through a lot of shit, and it's gotten you in a place where you've gotten yourself cold, but it's to a point to where you're overly cold. Now, this coldness that I'm getting, if this is not you, this is associated with someone to you. But what this is this. I'm getting you having a desire to move forward. With the Chariot card, it's like moving forward on, but this, these attributes that about you now is actually stopping you from moving forward. So basically, like you can be so cold or not letting people in to a point to where it's stopping your growth. I'm also seeing too something about a tower moment is about to come your way if it hasn't already. If it hasn't already happened, that's causing disappointment, sadness. Could be a little bit of what you call it, depression, depressed sadness energy. And I'm also seeing juggling of going back and forth with yourself. Could be juggling of a lot of different responsibilities. I do see also too though with are you married, Tony?
Spot on.
Okay, Mary, I'm seeing, yeah, you and your counterpart, though, she got your back. I see the love thing going on with you. You two love each other very much with the Two of Cups energy. But I also get, though, a bit of manipulative energy. And somebody be, like, flipping out. Like, when y'all get mad at each other or somebody get mad, it could be you. It'd be like, you go left or go all the way left. If it ain't you, it's her. So Spirit is pointing out these things that need to be worked through. I'm also saying too, don't be so stuck on the past to a point to where what didn't go right in the past to a point to where it gives you anxiety. I'm also saying something about a move is needed or a move is on its way, and once that move happens, moving towards calmer waters, a celebration is coming as well. Does this resonate, any of this of what I'm saying?
Nah, you spot on. Spot on.
Okay. Now, I do get the underlying card, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be turning into you got me stuttering. Okay, things are going to be turning into a positive direction.
I always have that effect.
Things are going to be turning into a positive direction after a feeling of being left out in the cold. So just know that this feeling that's coming over you, I feel like it's kind of like a little gray cloud. It's short term. Things are about to actually turn into a nice direction where a judgment is going to go into your favor. I do get that as well. So with that, do you have any specific questions? You want to talk on that?
Sure. First, that was so powerful. I'm stuck in my seat. To be honest with you, you were spot on.
I told you, niggas. Right? I told you.
Yes, right? I spot on everything.
Right.
Thank you.
And
If
But most of it, I'd say 98% of what you said was me.
Okay.
Like, that's good to put on a condom. It's better than what you said at first. Talking about I'm kind of sometimes, how I kind of work. I was like, uh-oh. But you were spot on. So I want to know, how do I fix it? What am I missing? What do I do to switch it out?
Okay, so let's see, Spirit. What suggestions do you have? Let me switch it out. All right, Spirit. What
Okay.
suggestions do you have? Go ahead.
Okay. I don't mean to interrupt that but I want you to quadruple your powers, because I really, really want you to do on. I have a dark horse here who is always my Jedi on the hill, the one. If I'm Jesus, this nigga is Peter. And is my dude. If I am King Arthur, this is the nigga that comes back with a bag full of the enemy's ears. This is
Mhm.
that's my man, young Jedi Bruce. You gotta do a read on
Okay.
his doubtful ass. But
Mhm.
but but go ahead, with and forgive my interruption. I hope that
Yeah,
don't
Jeff.
fuck up the flow. My bad. Keep going.
Player hating on my reading.
Okay,
Stop
Okay.
I
hating
know,
on my
right?
reading.
I know. My bad. I'm out the way. Keep going.
Okay. So what I'm getting is to make things. First of all, you need to get you some rest. You don't sleep well at night.
Mm.
Does that resonate?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
comedian.
I understand that, but you still need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also getting to, it's about what this goes, the basis of this is about what you're putting into your body.
Mm.
What you're putting inside of yourself is having an effect on your environment and what's happening outside of you. I'm getting something about, like, whatever you've been saying to yourself, you need to watch your self-talk. Whatever you've been saying to yourself, well, first of all, okay, Spirit wants me to tell you first that it's a lie. So if you're questioning if something is the truth or not, I'm getting something about it's a lie. So you need to think about that, whatever is going on with you and you're questioning, it's not true. But Spirit is also talking about your self-talk, that you need to stop. Whatever you're saying to yourself is not true.
Mm.
Being honest with yourself. I'm also getting to, is your mom has she crossed over?
No, my mother's alive.
You need to go see your mama. You need to talk to her more. You need to go see her. I'm getting something about go see your mother. It could be something about maternal energy. Our strength is going to come through about you talking to your mother and being with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to go see your mama more. Your ancestors are telling me to tell you that. Also, you need to, I'm getting drinking too much and I'm getting drugs. Somebody around you or you is drinking too much and smoking too much weed. If it's not you, then it's somebody around you.
Well, I don't drink, but I don't think there's a such thing as smoking too much weed. So I don't know. We might be able to.
The reason why I got drugs and drinking too much.
Yeah.
Also, too, I'm getting something about drinking more water. So somebody around you may be drinking. I'm getting that's coming through. Something about drinking too much and drugs. So basically, though, what I'm getting is all of these are centered around healing and health of your body, health of yourself. I'm getting that as well.
That's excellent, Uncle Kevin. I keep muting you because it sounds like you either flying in an airplane or you got the gas on and the pilot ain't lit. So
also you need more sex, and you are supposed to be working. Yeah, you're supposed to be working for yourself. You're not supposed to be working for nobody.
Can I get this part cut out? I just want to have it played every morning when somebody wakes up.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay. Well, it sounds like she's saying you need to fuck yourself more often. She say you need to work on yourself and you need some sex. Perhaps you should fuck yourself.
At the same time, huh?
At the same time, you should be fucking yourself, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in on the reading. That's why I don't read, because I would say go fuck yourself. Then keep going. I'm sorry. I apologize. Keep going.
Yeah. But that's what I get. That's what I get. But other than that, I don't see nothing crazy or nothing coming out. I think things are going to be turning into a more positive direction for you. So you good.
I ain't crazy. You show. Check it again.
No, you are not crazy.
Mhm.
You are
No.
not.
May I ask one question, please, and then I'll be finished. I know you probably have a lot of people waiting.
You good. Go ahead.
Just, just say,
Jeff, yeah, I gotta call my mama after this.
Yes, please
Yeah,
call
nigga,
her.
call your mama after
Tell her
this,
you
nigga.
love her.
Yeah.
Tell your mama you love her and drink you some more water. Drink you plenty of water.
Your
thank
mama
Yes.
might be hiding the fact she just hit Powerball and you sitting over here on some bullshit. You better call your
Right.
mama.
Writing jokes on. I need to just call her.
Sister Coco.
Exactly. Yeah, now go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. Sister Lovelace said she had a question.
Just one
Okay.
quick question, and then
Mm-hmm.
I won't take a lot of time. When you
Okay.
read the cards for me, my question is, how safe am I around other humans?
Okay. Let's see. Spirit, give me some insight about love lace around her other humans. Well, that's the thing. You ain't around. Everybody ain't human.
Okay.
Okay. So you know this. I'm telling you stuff. That's why you asking like this.
Mm-hmm.
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Lovelace. Okay. You need to be very protective of yourself. You need to be carrying around like tourmaline,
Yes.
black onyx, yeah, all of those protective stones, because actually you are an empath and you suck in a lot of energy. But you being the Queen of Cups, you
Yes.
get a lot of people that take advantage of you or that tries to take advantage of you. Yeah, you got people that want to possess you and overpower you a lot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right. So with you being the Empress energy too, you spread your energy around a lot. But Spirit is talking about you are a star seed and you got a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot of bullshit around you that be trying to lie and take advantage of you. So yes, you just need to be more protective of, like, say a prayer before you walk out the house. You need to envision amethyst colored light around you because you absorb in a lot of energy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm also
Wowzer.
learning more about protection. Like Psalms 23 is a good protection to
Yes.
read every day. You need to
Daily.
do stuff like that before you leave the house because you're very people make money with you. Are you bringing money energy? So it's like people are lucky around you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you need to yeah,
Thank you.
protection. You're
Start
welcome.
charging niggas for luck is what I'm hearing. Uh
Thank
my
Bless
my
you. I'm gonna drop
my
down.
uncle Kev, unmute yourself. Brother Bruce, unmute yourself. True. Uh, I want to hear first your comments on what you're seeing, what your thoughts are, and then we're gonna get back into some more reading. What do you all have for Sister Coco?
I have a quick question.
Okay, who's that? You, True?
No, that wasn't me.
This
Who
is
was that?
Kevin. Kevin.
Oh, Uncle Kev. Uncle Kev. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me set this up. You know how when you're growing up, you always hear, you know, them niggas on your daddy's side ain't shit, right? Well, this is my uncle from my daddy's side that I didn't really hook up with till we got older and found out we were remarkably alike.
Oh wow.
Dope fucking Jedi ass mind. I'm gonna pull out his cards before you get here. Uncle Kev, go ahead and get out and speak up a little bit. You kind of low.
Okay, I apologize. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. No, I just wanted to ask the question. First of all, I'm impressed with what I'm seeing. Um,
Thank you.
well, you are. I want to ask you a question. How did you know, and when did you know you had to get to do what you do?
Nigga, are you across the room?
You know what? I'm on my headset, but I don't know.
That sounds better. Right there.
Right
Freeze.
here?
What? Right
Okay, all
there.
right.
Now ask the
Okay.
question again.
I said, um, how do you know, and when did you know that you had the gift that you have?
Um, I didn't. I never really knew until until I was like 40. I'm about to be 44, but it was just I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know until I was 40.
Okay.
I woke up. I was always into the arts, into reading and tools and knew about metaphysics and stuff like that. But I didn't look at what I had as something that as a gift or something God blessed me with. It was just more, I just looked at it like, ooh, I know how to read cards and I'm good at reading cards. So it was just like, I didn't know that it was something that was ingrained in me. I didn't know that. I was 40 years old. I woke up in the middle of the morning, and I saw like the Merkaba. People call it the Merkaba, the tree of life. I saw all of these visions, and I looked up what it meant, and it was basically talking about like 40 came out, and it was just talking about like abilities, gifts, things about reading and of that sort at the age of 40. And so from there, I was just like, okay, well, God, are you trying to tell me something? And then I just got into it. I just got into reading for other people. And then it just took off. And I know, like, when my dad was still living, he told me that when I did that, he was like, okay, Courtney, you about to open a door. And just be ready when that door opens, what comes through. And it's been a lot of shit that's happened. So you don't get a feeling. You don't get a feeling like, oh, like you until you're trying to connect with spirits that's crossed over, you really don't get a feeling over your body or anything. It just comes. I can't explain it. Okay. So that's the best way I can tell you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No apologies. I appreciate your answer.
Okay. With that said, now, I don't know if your cards have ever burst into flames before, but I'm about to have you do. Yeah, when the shit hits the fan, the dude that one of the dudes, because all these, my Uncle Kevin is bad too, but one of the dudes that I know, I don't give a shit if they drop a nuke on Sacramento. This nigga and roaches are gonna crawl out of the rubble. My man, Jedi Master Bruce, what's on your mind? Yeah, I want you to read this dude and have some more that water you have ready. Be ready to throw it on your goddamn car. Go ahead.
Peace, Bruce.
Peace. Thanks for the intro.
Yeah.
Been definitely watching. I'm like, man, I've been eyeing it. I ain't even got one, but yeah, definitely want to know. Too curious not to.
Okay. What you want to look at?
I'm very inquisitive, so it's kind of like it's 1,000 things running through my mind. So that's why I was sitting there waiting. But I guess a little bit about me, and then I should be a little more centered there.
Yeah. Get a nigga a general read. That's what you want to know. That's he like. Can you give me the Powerball numbers? Who gonna win today?
I mean, I can do that, but it's kind of like, you know. What do you ask? You know what I mean?
General is I can do generals, but I love
it's easy
specific because I can be laser sharp. General is, I mean, it just whatever comes.
Okay, so why am I so foggy in decision making right now?
Okay, Spirit, why is Bruce so foggy in decision making? Why is Bruce so foggy in his decision making? Okay, because you're so focused on winning. Winning is everything to you. The victory card. I'm giving the victory card. Now,
oh shit! Wait a minute! I hit the wrong button. God damn it! Hold up. Okay, go back to the victory card. Put the victory. I was trying to make you bigger, and I put that to the victory card. Now keep going. I'm sorry. Go.
Yeah, victory card. He always wants to win, and he's got to think about it's never enough. No, even if you win and even if you got what you wanted, it's not going to be enough. You have to think about it's never enough. I'm also feeling too, you may be feeling like it's like an underlying feeling of like things don't ever be balanced for you. It's like a bit of injustice that comes your way as well. With the justice card, imbalance. And then also the King of Swords too. You've been burned a lot so much in the past to a point to where you kind of have a pessimistic look at things. It's like you look for the worst instead of the best in things. Does this resonate what I'm saying?
Yeah, every single word.
Okay. That's
Told you, nigga.
Every single word. So, okay. So how do you
how do you fix that?
Yeah, how would I? Yeah.
All right, Spirit, give me some insight. What's some? All right. You need to stop dwelling on what didn't go right in the past. You got to learn to let shit go. Okay. I'm also getting to you are more protected than you realize. So you need to walk knowing that you are protected. I do feel like there's an underlying feeling of worry. That's with that, what I said with that, it's not enough type of thing. It's an underlying thing of worry. I'm also getting to something I'm hearing, hit the lottery. So you need to play the lottery. Like you're very serious about hitting numbers. You need to play, but it's not necessarily Powerball all the time. It needs to be scratch offs, anything, all that stuff.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Shit.
That's what's coming through.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Okay. I done been on 3-4 shows with you. You ain't told all the fucking Powerball I play, woman. You trying to tell me I'm wasting my fucking money?
Well, Spirit came through and told me to tell him about that. Spirit didn't say that to you.
Shit.
This is his story.
You know what's nuts about that is that I just found out a couple of my elders, because they say I'm the most responsible, put me on their policy. So that could be a good or a bad thing.
That's a wonderful thing.
You know, that could be one of them type of situations. Also, I've been thinking about that because I just had like 3 people walk up on me with papers I needed to sign, like just in case.
Yeah.
And I've been actually going to the casino a little bit more lately. So there's also is that. Am I, as far as working and taking care of my family goes?
Yeah.
I'm really worried about that and how I've been trying to do that. Like I'm real creative, so
yeah. But you need to. This is the thing with your money. Spirit is talking about like you needing to get assistance. You be trying to do stuff and figure stuff out by yourself. And I'm getting something about paying for assistance, paying for somebody to tell you what to do to have your family prepped. Because that with the 4 of Pentacles upside down, that was coming through. It's like somebody that's not, that's somebody that holds back too much. That's also somebody that's not putting up enough. And then with the 3 of Cups upside down that came out, that's somebody that's trying to do it by themselves. So you need to get assistance on what to do about your money. You need to speak with someone about that. You're not going to figure this out by yourself. Include other people on this journey to make sure your family is secure. That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Now, I want to introduce you, Coco, to a fan. One, I can't even call her a fan. A member of the First Church of Holy Shit. And you ever meet people on your spouse's side of the family that act more like they related to your side of the family?
Yeah.
Uncle Kev, the best I can, if you could miss my cousin Melinda and my cousin Mildred, who one of them is a beautiful spirit, the other one will kill you with a spoon. This is where you get cousin Annis. And cousin Annis, welcome to the show, sis.
Hey, babe.
It's been a minute. We all send love out to you. Did you have any questions for Coco today?
All right, I'm probably be a little fuzzy because I'm in the bottom. I'm at my grandma's house in the bottom, and the tower that was here is kind of knocked down. So I'm standing in a spot to where if I move, Y'all not gonna get me.
Okay, then
I
don't move
just
because we
Okay.
got you good, baby. We got you
Yeah, you
good.
look good where you at.
thank you. I just want to know because my mom just passed. Her spirit and everything. I want to know if she's there, and everything's gonna be all right.
Okay, what's her first name?
My mom's first name is Bobby.
Bobby. Okay, I'm gonna see if she comes through for me. All right, Bobby, Miss Bobby.
Sit tight,
Miss Bobby,
Kels.
got anything? All right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm just saying something about like it's slow movement. It's like ever since she passed away, everything kind of gone downhill with the family. I'm just getting something about people are being in. She's talking about being. Um, it's like an impatience energy. Um, she wants you to be the one to take more control of everything concerning. Okay, she's talking about judgments being made. The Sun card. Okay, the biggest thing with her is like, okay, I'm seeing like a big tug of war about power. That's a big thing that I'm getting. Does this resonate? She's talking about amongst the family, something about a tug of war about power. Does that resonate? Okay, she's saying like stop being cruel to each other, be nice to each other, and don't worry about who's going to be in control. She's getting the underlying card like if you're expecting a change, it's not going to happen because people ain't really jumping out there and really doing something different. I'm seeing a lot of people feeling in despair and sadness. It's something about when she crossed over, it was like sadness came over, and a lot of people are just in a bit of a just a selfishness energy. No changes that's going to come through. So if anything, she wants you to be the one to take control. To it's like changing the energy of things. That's what she's coming through. So she's talking about energy changing. She's not telling me anything specific unless you have a specific question, but nothing specific is going through. She just basically wants people to be getting along. She's talking about like if everybody works together, and she's talking about doors will be open, like a cornucopia of things opening up. That's what I'm getting because the underlying card that I'm seeing is the anxiety card coming through. So it's just more about like mental health, emotional health, anxiety amongst the family. Who's going to be in control? It's just a big tug of war, like a big, just fucked up energy. Does this resonate? If it doesn't, just tell me. But that's what I'm getting. It's like
you kind of like hitting it.
okay,
You hitting it.
Okay, all right. She's telling me to tell. Okay, so you need to get into clearing the energy in the family. Something about in the house. Did she have a house? Something about clearing energy in where she dwelled, or something about a dwelling needs an energy clearing. Something about getting crystals into the home. You got to clear this energy.
I think Cousin Annister moved. Did you move, Cousin Annister?
She must have.
Yeah. Let's come back to that because I have definitely had. I've had that experience. Yeah. Are you back? Are you back, Cousin Annister?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. That clearing of energy. Did you hear that? And what are your thoughts?
Wait a minute, I got to go inside, y'all.
Okay. Well come on, handle your thing. In the meantime,
if you turn your camera off, cousin, you might just be able to come through clear if you turn your camera off.
Yeah, cut your camera
connection
off.
might be better.
Yeah, like just go to because I had to do that actually last week for the entire show. I had to go cameraless. And whenever I'm coming with the dope shit, that happens. In the meantime, my man Kels, another one of my spirit warriors with the hot sword. Kels, what's happening, brother? Unmute yourself. What's on your mind? Kels is a avid cat of the show. What's up, man?
I did my homework.
Okay.
Right. Something's a little off with it.
Okay.
Front.
Okay. Now, first off, which homework are you discussing?
Lauren London's ass.
Oh, Lawrence London's ass. Okay, yes, excellent, excellent. It's a great way to come in. Coco, let me bring you up to speed on it. Last week we were discussing.
Wait a minute.
Not.
How do we jump from the depthness of cleaning shit and all this cleansing and supernatural shit into the unnaturalness of Lauren London's ass? I'll tell you how. Let me bring sister Coco up to speed, and then Kels, I'm gonna bring you up to speed on why this is a fantastic time for you to come into the room. Coco, Kels, okay. I have a band of merry men. Okay. True being one of them, and kind of deep and the deep silent one. The two fire signs amongst my nephews is on the one side Kels, and on the other side Bruce. Did I? No. Okay, no, honey, no, don't talk about it.
No, shit. I asked if that was somebody's booty, and I gotta know.
Was that somebody's booty? Thank you. Okay, there you go.
No, it's not her booty. Is that what it is about?
Yeah, that's what it's about. And see, but here was okay. Thank you. Now here was the deal. Sis. We were talking about the movie You People, and we got on the subject of the talented, funny, gorgeous Lauren London. Yeah. And her ass looking abnormal. Bigger. It looked big, and not just bigger. I didn't seen asses grow.
It was like,
yeah, there you go, the edges. And I am an assologist. You can't hide an ass from me from a helicopter. Right. I'm okay. Nothing is more sexy to me than a sister with a big ass that tries to hide it in like some dungarees on it. I say it in overalls, nigga. You ain't hiding it from me. I know ass when I see it. Yeah. And I know I was cool with Lauren the way she was, but then she did some shit, and of course, the contrarian energy of Kels that I absolutely welcome. We get into it sometime. We had to get on the mat, and I had to smack him around a little bit. But I enjoy his energy because he's a young cat on the right path. We had this debate about Lauren London's ass, and I told him I knew something was awry, and I told him to go do his homework. He did that homework. He came back today excited about his homework, but we're in another lane right now. But this is a perfect lane for you, Kels. This is a wonderful lane for your doubting, contrarian ass. Kels, I want you to meet a medium, a comedian and a medium. And when I tell you she is doing the work she is supposed to be doing and is about to supercharge my work, Sister Coco Fresh, you need to have her do a reading. Now, here's the deal. Right now, I have the profuse urge to pee-pee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you start reading with Kels, and then Bruce, take the wheel for the next 2.5 minutes should anything happen to go off the rails.
Well, that's if Kels wants a reading.
I know. Where'd he go? Did he run? Did you run, Kels? Don't run now, nigga. Where is
the booty? He's probably about to come and be like, the booty was real, and then she said that.
Right. Right, she hit him with that goddamn no. Okay, well, True, what's on your mind, Cat Daddy?
Oh man, I'm just taking all this in.
Okay,
trying to learn from what people may be going through.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
On the subject of how safe is your good, man, you can spend a few hours just talking about that by itself. Because is any of it really safe? Because isn't it all temporary at this point?
Well, okay. Let me. Okay, that's, you know what? That there is worth holding my pee-pee. Let me. let me discuss what that brought to me.
Okay.
At this point, with regard to your good and this plane, think of, we all remember the orange Hot Wheel tracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think of your ancestors that have crossed over, and think of a Hot Wheel track, just one section of it, being the beginning of your life to the end of it. And that is a timeline.
Okay.
Your ancestors are not on the Hot Wheel track, which means they can see the beginning and they can see the end because they're outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
You are on the Hot Wheel track in the car.
Mm-hmm.
While you are in that journey, there are things you can do with your good. Think of your good, if you could, as being an orb of energy that you could hold. What happens if you riding along that Hot Wheel track and you hang that good out the window? Is it safer inside the car or out? What happens if you are riding along in that car with a good eater, somebody that's just going to take your good and eat it, or wipe their ass on it, or not preserve it, or not nurture it whilst you are in that car? While you are in that car, the good relative to time has a significant meaning and has a significant impact on your journey.
Mm-hmm.
So it is possible for your good, without you throwing your hands up and going, well, we all going this way anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we be going this way with your good hanging all down off the side of the car, dripping all down on the ground because you're not taking care of your good? Are we all going to go this way while somebody sits in your car doing nothing for you and all against you, dining on your good?
Mm-hmm.
That is where you put your good, how you deal with your good, how you protect your good from others, and more importantly, from yourself, becomes important. What say you?
Yeah, that makes sense because sometimes I've allowed my good to become bad because of certain circumstances, and I would kind of lose my good at some points. I had to catch myself and reevaluate what it was and see if it could be restored or repaired, or if it just had to just start all over again. But sometimes I've had to do that anyway, just to cut myself off from certain things and just not necessarily hit the reset button, but kind of give a rebirth to it.
Okay.
The experiences I've had, it's going to be different anyway, because it's not meant to be the same. That means if it stayed the same, that means you really didn't grow from anything.
So you can go pee now.
Okay.
If I ask this question while you here, you gonna stay.
Okay. Well, good. Then.
Yeah, go tinkle, man.
I got to go. Whoa, sir. I have not tinkled. Okay, I ain't tinkled since I can write, nigga. I am going to take a piss, and I will be right back. Not tinkle. What kind of shit is that?
All right, Coco, Fresh.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Can we talk about, if you don't mind, the pressure of having a gift like that, or having a gift?
Oh gosh, it's. I think this is what people that have gifts all together. But yeah, I deal with a lot of bullshit with it, because you got people that will just take advantage, especially like when you're first getting into it, and you're, with stuff like this, the only way that you get better is reading for other people. And people ask you all the time, well, if you got all this knowledge, then why you not rich? And why you not? And I think what happens is, when you are blessed, when God bless you with these abilities, you're not supposed to have this. You're supposed to use it to help other people.
Right.
You're not supposed to use it on yourself. So you get that. And then you got, like I said, people that take advantage. They will be friends with you. They'll be around you, and then some of them will try to be slick and have a conversation with you and then try to slip in a question for you to look into it. I get that a lot. And then when you open that door into spirituality, just like in any other types of genres, whether it's stand-up, music, whatever, you're gonna have haters. So with spirituality, there's a lot of people that mess with spell work and do spiritual attacks. And unfortunately, when you open yourself up and you don't protect yourself accordingly, you're opening yourself up to help other people, but you're opening yourself up to be exposed. So that's why you have to do like certain prayers and certain protective measures, because you're dealing with haters, you're dealing with jealous people. So yeah, it's a lot of and then like I had a guy that he was a pastor, and somebody put us together because they thought that it would be a good idea for him to tell me about my ability. And he was like, "You are a prophetess," and just telling me all of this stuff. He said, "But that tarot and them tools you're doing, that's of the devil." And then he started speaking death over me, talking about you're gonna die in the month of December and all this. It's more craziness in the church community than you realize than this community. And the thing about it is, with this right here, all this does is open people up to their abilities. And that means that you pull away from depending on the other side, and you're learning how to pull resources from yourself, learning to listen to your intuition and judgment and things of that sort. So yeah, I deal with a lot of craziness and criticism. The dude wished death. He was saying I was gonna die in December.
Okay, so there is the outside attacks that come in. That definitely,
yeah.
I've had enough journeys to where I'm now figuring out that usually, so when you said you're so focused on being right. So like 2 years ago or 3 years ago now, almost 4 now, my kids, police basically walked in my house and took my kids from me. Or my son from me. On some bogus, like somebody made a complaint about me doing what dads are supposed to do and turned that into some I'm telling white people type situation, and they walked in there and I had to funk with them. And ever since then it's been like, I know I've been getting out of depression and it's been real cloudy.
Right.
So I know I can walk into a room. Like I know 2 things. I know I'm blessed 2 ways. So I usually, when I'm talking to regular people, I like, if you know the X-Men, you know, you're aware of powers. So I know anywhere I go, for the most part, I'm blessed and I'm okay. So if you call me and you got drama, no matter what is going on, every time I show up, nothing happens.
Right.
It don't matter what happened before. As long as I'm sitting at your house, it don't matter who called you. It none of that. Nothing usually happens. I'm ready for it to happen, but nothing ever happens. So I used to get abused a lot with that, not understanding that it's gonna be okay. If you call me, it's gonna be okay. You'll be all right. And then understanding, like, with the way my mind works or the way I see things. So I know I can see somebody's pattern and pretty much tell them their future if they keep going. Like it don't work the same how you talk about. I have to be around you a little bit. And then once I be around you, I know you enough to know this is what you're going to do if you don't this.
Right.
Which turned into me turning always, which recently turned into a lot of people, saying I always have to be right. But when the toll I was asking you about is the toll it takes on you personally, taking in everything. Like, how do you deal with that?
Okay, so like, you mean like energy vampires, or do you mean like me taking in energies from like the people around
Let me say it this way:
Okay.
the curse of your blessing for you, like your personal the weight that you feel that it takes on you to do what you do.
The heaviness of your bag to carry.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it sounds like.
I think I understand what you're saying. It used to be a problem. I think with me, okay, I think what you're talking about is because I'm getting something like with me, I used to always have to deal with people feeling safe when they're with me. So I carried the responsibility. And then the guilt of having to say no, or the guilt of, is that kind of what you mean?
Okay, so like if you're okay with me, then I'm always frontline. I'm always in front. No matter who I'm with, I'm always in front. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm always the one carrying the weight of whoever I'm around. It doesn't matter who it is, no matter how old you are, my elders, whatever. If I'm around you, I carry your weight.
So you're the safe person. Yeah.
I can bear it if it's okay, but then to me it's like, for me it's always like I got you, and then eventually for whatever reason they always end up not wanting to be okay.
Wow. Yeah, because you got them. So that's like a codependency thing.
Yeah, but they'll leave when they cut. It's like they always act like I wasn't who I was.
Oh, okay. Like you didn't have it back.
I'm not right, or I didn't protect them, or
like they shift in the blame or something.
Yeah, it's always a weird thing, and it messed me up. I think when Unc started doing the show and I started getting on here with him, I was real confused about how do people go from you're so intelligent and smart and I'm still so safe and blah 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 to you ain't did shit all of a sudden. Like I'm I'm nobody all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. When I can name times I didn't protected you and stood in front of bullets and guns and all kinds of shit for you, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm throwaway now, and you can go back out there because you don't want to be under the umbrella, or just leave me alone. Like I got to be the bad guy for you to get away from me. Like it's weird. It turns weird.
So maybe that's more about you and you really. It's like you got to vet people before you give them what you have to give. You can't just give it to everybody.
Where is your good?
You got to vet people. Everybody don't deserve your gift. Mm-hmm. And that's not what you're here to do. You're not here to fix or save or protect everybody. Everybody don't deserve it. It's just like they tell addicts, everybody don't deserve your story. You ain't got to explain to nobody who you are. Just because you got this ability or this gift, you don't got to give it to everybody. You can say no. When you know somebody ain't shit and they do ain't shit something, what make you so different to make them feel like, well, they're not gonna do me like that? You get signs and symptoms and flags that tell you dealing with an ain't shit person. Just like when I get people that want readings from me and they be telling me they sob story and all this shit, I know what kind of bullshit you've done before. No, I'm not gonna read for you. No, I'm not gonna give you this because you ain't gonna take in what I'm telling you. Everybody don't deserve it. So it's more about you honing in your ability of discernment. You've got to pay attention to the flags. Just because you got to look at how people treat other people, they're gonna treat you the same way. And you still a human. Even though you have these beautiful powers, you still have a human experience.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, I just don't think we talk about like how he's talking about the good, and when we get somebody like you that do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a hard thing to even try to convince somebody, and it don't really be worth it if you know you can do it. So I understand it.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I don't convince people what I can do. I don't go to people DMs or I don't be like, hey, let me read. People seek me out. Mm-hmm. You come to me if you're seeking the truth. Are you seeking whatever but I don't push that on people because there's lots of people that don't believe in what I do. But
let me cut in right there. Okay. If we done all seen the Matrix, right? Okay. They had to go see the Oracle. The Oracle wasn't riding down the street on a bike. Get your shit read. I'm the Oracle. That's not who she is. And to add to what she was saying, this kind of came to me, and I need you to either co-sign this, Coco, or throw this shit the fuck out of the window. But what you feel sometimes, young Jedi Bruce, is in the protection of, in the shielding of the individuals that come into your orbit. You get the weather of what the fuck they being shielded from. You get some of that weather. You know how in 300, when the armies came with the elephants and the armies came with them big animals? Well, them big animals, yeah, come on, them big animals take big shits, brother.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is in the weather. And they are coming to you with the shit of whatever it is that they came from. And a lot of what they came from, they were the catalysts of.
Mm.
And now they getting up under you or close to you, and either directly or indirectly, either advertently or inadvertently, they know or can feel that you are that protection. And when you draw the line, the just line on your protection, that is the time. When you say no, when you stop feeding the candy, that's when you become ain't shit. Your problem is you gotta discern who gets the candy in the first fucking place. And when you smell the shit in the air, you push that away.
I think Bruce be giving people I think Bruce just be giving people what he wants to be given.
Oh, wow. Wow. Go deeper. Go on. Get him.
I think Bruce has just become what he wished somebody gave him. I feel like that's what it is. I get superhero energy. Absolutely. I think I get savior energy. I get all of that. And what happening is when you don't practice discernment and you don't, give it to the people, that you get energy vampires. And they get mad when you don't give them. It's like energy vampires is like addicts, and they pull the energy from what they want. And when you ain't giving it to them no more, just like an addict, it's like, oh, well, you ain't shit. You ain't, even though you gave them your car, you done gave them money, everything, but they forget about all that because you ain't giving them what they want anymore. Oh, you ain't shit. I'm gonna find somebody else to get it from then. That's what I get from that. But I understand that because I've gone through that. But you just got to be able to say no.
That's definitely why I asked, because I think what happened was in the last couple of years, it's like it's the battering of the shield. It became a different thing. Now I just want to be a sword. I don't really want to. Outside of my kids, I don't care. So I just been like, when you always right, I've been going to war with anything that's been opposite of me. It's just been on with it, and it didn't really matter. I just got into it with I literally just got into it at my new job with a cat because I know dude is racist, and he just don't like he don't like niggas. He don't like nothing black at the job. But when he
okay,
well, you ain't supposed to be working for nobody anyway. So
okay,
that ain't gonna ever
oh shit. Okay, let me stop you right there. I'm gonna jump right the fuck in the middle of this, and I'm gonna skirt around the edge of Jedi Bruce's business. Yes, I actually also have a life coach business, and there are a few.
I was about to hit you up
who I life coach, and this sounds very familiar to a story that I'm not going to share here that me and Brother Bruce went through with his personal energy. First off, Jedi Bruce, let me tell you this. Do not, and we've had this lesson in here, do not confuse racism with bigotry. Okay? He may be a bigot. It is not your job to cut off the heads of bigots. It is not. Number two, you have wisely put your shield away. I want you to be comfortable putting your shield and your sword away. You got to walk comfortably through this forest with your shield and your sword away. And let the creator and let energies bring to you who it is you are supposed to protect, when you are supposed to protect, and when you are supposed to withdraw. Because right now, again, like Coco just said, like I told you before, you ain't supposed to be working for nobody.
Nope.
Now, as you work for somebody, don't make yourself a wheel in their machine. You make them a wheel in your machine.
Mm-hmm.
A machine that is looking to replace that wheel at once. As soon as it is financially and metaphorically feasible, that wheel is to be replaced. So as it is temporary, do not put too much pressure on this temporary bullshit wheel that you need.
Not in that way. He just. I found my. Okay, so we got into it yesterday, or Friday. Yeah, yesterday. We get into it, and I know he's been picking at me, but he's only picking at me because I'm a nigga. So that's cool. So I don't cuss him out or nothing. I just correct him in what he wrong at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I take my break like I always take my break. Now you making my breaks a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. You trying to, I ask you something and then you turn around and act like I didn't ask you and it's a problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like little stuff, you're doing little stuff like that.
Yeah, he's trying to make you leave.
He's trying to make me leave. And I'm like, all right, well, this last little thing, he sent me home for I was 15 minutes because I know what I did. But he tried to tell me I was gone for 2 hours when I was really only gone for 15 minutes more than I was supposed to be. But that's, you know what I mean? You try to.
If I may ask, is he in a position above you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here, please understand. Hold your thought. Please understand that as this wheel is temporary, this wheel is a wheel in your machine that is making something that is against the force that sent him.
Okay.
This is the importance of fucking off you making your bread or doing what you need to do in this machine. So what you are to do, in my opinion, and then Coco give him the read or you can finish, but this is what is coming to me. Okay? You got to play this motherfucker right here.
Mm-hmm.
Not fight him. Play him.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he think is whatever he think. But I have a song on my album. It is a parody of This Girl Is on Fire. It's called This Girl Gonna Get Fired. And it's about this girl, this black girl, that does what the white girls do at work. And when they get ready to get rid of her, they get rid of her for doing the same shit they let the white girls do and get away with.
Mm-hmm.
You have to toe this line with this motherfucker. And the better you do it, the more temporary your position will be there. That's what I'm getting. Go ahead and finish your thought.
All I was gonna say was one of the white boys that let me know. I got somebody in there that basically let me know the ins and outs of dude, and he just like keep notes.
Yeah.
Just when they do something, keep your notes, man.
That's right.
Yes.
When they do this weird stuff, keep your notes. Just when they congregate and he get to clicking up because he's already been told not to be clicking up with the other Mexicans. Keep your notes. When you ain't got no work and they make your trucks late, keep your notes. If he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, keep note of everything.
But
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I pulled on this particular person, and I'm getting that this is a thing that he does. So his whole thing is he's trying to get you to walk away with the 8 of Cups. The Tower card upside down represents this is something that he usually does. No changing, and he's not going to change. Only way that you could get rid is he's got to get rid of with the moon. But with you, with the moon card upside down, he don't know enough about you, and you're coming across as somebody that's very independent and doesn't need help. So he wants you to be in a position where you need assistance, basically where you have to lick his ass and ask for help. I'm getting to also he's doing this to try to make you get with the program of being that way, because actually you bring him a lot more anxiety than you realize. It's the fact of your independentness and your superpower. It gives him a lot of anxiety to a point to where this man this man may not be sleeping because of you, like losing sleep at night. And you remind him of somebody else in the past that was the same way. And I'm getting to this dude be lying like hell. Like this, so lying is a thing. I'm getting also too, he gets a lot of joy, desire, what he desires out of this, because basically he wants to be looked to as the official person, the Hierophant, the one that you go to for help and assistance. So it's basically, when it comes down to it, it's all about power.
So is he trying to butt break him?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got somebody that's from the NAACP up here, don't you?
Who? Oh! You asked? No. I think that's a question you were asking me. Do I have? Yes, I do. I have. What? I tell you what. Holler at me off of this. Bruce. Hit me up. If you need some help, I got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is man, I'm gonna feel real good after this. I just want everybody to know that I'm gonna go ahead and get the exercise and get my creativity back on, because I know I've been getting out of depression and I know it's been foggy, and I know I've been way more aggressive than I normally am when I know I've been more aggressive, so I know I'm not good. You know what I mean? Like, I know me. I know I'm not listening as much as I usually do. I know I'm not brushing stuff off as much as I normally do. I'm not on time like I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? Little stuff that I know I'm off with and just ain't been able to get on or stay on track.
I will tell you what is coming to me. And again, Coco, help me out. There is someone in this person's orbit that does this kind of work for the dark side. That person has been assigned to you. Someone has been assigned to throw your shit off. Someone has been plugged into you. This offness that you feel. And please, Coco, let me know if I'm blowing my own fucking horn. This offness that you feel is not entirely organic. Some of it is manufactured by this work here, but not on your behalf. There is somewhere you are going, Jedi Bruce, that this job either is going to have you contact an individual, or the money, the finance that it brings you is a lifeline, but it is the importance of your path that this motherfucker has been put in the middle of that is more than just a test. Of course, this is a test. Your awareness of this, your awareness of self, your awareness of your circle and where you operate, and being out of alignment with it. The test, personally, is your journey back to the center of that circle. That test is made up and fortified from this dude, and he ain't at the top of that chain. It's another motherfucker somewhere he playing Dungeons and Dragons and talking shit about you is on some of that shit. Both of y'all or one of y'all or somebody else go.
I think what this is also, I got stepping out of your comfort zone. You know, with your battles, and you're getting over your sadness and things of that sort. You know, having to be on time, having to be like, you know, when somebody watching you like that, they're gonna find the littlest thing to pull you out. So you know you got to be on top of your shit in a place like that. Really comes down to, I keep saying this again, I keep hearing it, it's like you ain't even supposed to be working for nobody. And as long as you're working for somebody, you're going to be fucked with, because that is not where you are supposed to be. So you can't keep trying to, even when you adjust and you try to make it work, it's still gonna be some other shit that's gonna pull you out because that's not where you're supposed to be. I'm also feeling too what that man told you about the communication. Communication is key. Basically, you gotta talk to the people. You can't just be that safe black man that just do what he's supposed to do, and then when somebody fuck with you, well, long as with this in this situation, you are gonna have to be the one to lift your voice and say something. Look, this ain't right. I get that as well. As far as like something out of your element that's in this, I do feel there's an evil eye energy towards you. I don't think that somebody's going out and doing a ritual to fuck your shit up. But I also feel like too, I feel like it's a feminine energy that's mad at you and that's sending negative energy towards you. When they look at you, they talk about you, they think about you. And if you don't do things to protect yourself and prayer and watch what you put in your body, you're going to make yourself open to the bullshit that person sends at you by just staring at you. I feel like somebody be staring at you for hours just hating you. I get that as well. But some sort of like negative, not like magic, but negative energy that is sent your way. And you just got to do the way that you can fix that is basically just self-care, taking care of yourself, protecting yourself. That's what I get.
God damn. See? I told you niggas. I told you. She got that shit my grandmama had. I'm going to this is gonna be Uncle. This is the first in the series of Uncle Jeff's dope ass guests. I only deal with dope people, and this is yeah. I gotta ask you this, Sister Coco. And get in touch with me, Bruce. We need some more not life coach work. We need to talk.
Yeah, we gonna have.
Okay. I have to ask you this. After doing something that like you after you do this work, what do you do? And do you have to do things to cleanse your own spirit and your own tools? And what kind of drain is what is that like, and what is that about? And can you share an experience where it was maybe extremely heavy or just kind of go down that road?
Every time I do reads, because I read at least 30 people a day.
Damn.
So every time I do reads, I try to go and take a good hot shower, eat, drink plenty of water, just taking care of myself. I gotta go to sleep, get plenty of sleep, and I wake up when it's time to wake up. I wake up when my body wakes up. I don't wake up at a time. I just go to sleep. When I'm done, I go to sleep, and when I wake up, I wake up. So that's just the basics. And then like with my tools and stuff, I burn herbs. I send thank yous to my ancestors. So by burning herbs and candles, I sage my area, get all the negativity out. And then I do my prayers. I do Psalm prayers, Psalms 23, Psalm 72, and the Lord's Prayer. And then that's about it. And then any little knickknacks that got to do with protection, or I'll feel over it and see if it feels warm and attractive. I'll hold on to it and I'll take it home. But basic, simple stuff. I talked to my daddy. My daddy is he just crossed over in 2019, and I thank him. It's all about thinking and talking to your ancestors. They working for you. They're in your DNA. They just thanking and asking for assistance on this earthly realm. So, but yeah, after that, I go take a shower.
Okay.
And then I go eat.
Elaborate on this really quick, because excuse me, we had a personal conversation.
Yeah.
With regard to what my boy Frank just put up with this. I roll a joint for my Uncle Arthur.
Yeah.
What else should Frank be doing? What when he says he rolls a joint for his Uncle Arthur, that nigga ain't supposed to smoke that joint, is he?
Well, give Arthur a joint and then he smokes a joint.
Okay. Okay.
So
That.
if you're smoking a joint, yeah, you know it is true when you pour liquor out for, but they're getting some of that. So with the joint, if let Arthur have a joint too, unless him and Arthur pass the joint back and forth, but let Arthur have the last hit and leave the joint on the altar for him.
Wow.
But you're acknowledging him and you're sitting. That's what Uncle Arthur enjoyed. Let him enjoy it too. No, and in the physical realm, he ain't getting it, but in the other realms, he can see the vibration. He can, they see energy. So if I'm smoking up something and I'm saying, hey, thank you, but I can't get him some, lead him some at the altar.
Wow.
So,
wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now, what I want you to do, Coco, is, if you can, either, while I'm talking shit, I'm gonna talk shit for a few minutes right here, and I want you to type in where people can find you, so that I'm gonna cut it together later. Like I'm gonna have my editors cut clips of this, and I'm gonna have your shit right in here. So
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, sis. So
if you don't mind, Coco, can I get a reading before Jeff signs off?
Yeah, absolutely. It's on Jeff.
No, Drew, fuck that. I've asked your ass 20 minutes ago, so fuck you.
No, because you put everybody else ahead of me, bro.
Okay. Shit, no, I didn't, Drew. Goddamn it.
You did. Yeah,
okay.
You did.
All right. My bad. All right. Yes. You can absolutely, of course, nigga. I'm fucking with you. Yes.
It's all good, man.
Yes.
He's true.
Oh shit. I did it again. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. My bad. I was trying to do that. I clicked the wrong button. I fucked up. All right, there you go.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, True, what you want to know, bro? Talk to her.
Oh man, just been dealing with a lot of legal stuff, a lot of health issues, relationship issues, just people in general. I just want to know if there's ever going to be any kind of relief.
Okay, is there going to be relief? You need to start. Okay, first of all, I'm getting the magician card upside down. So, hold on. I'm seeing something I'm seeing a feminine energy too that you ain't in the likings with. She just ain't acting right with a Queen of Cups. This is somebody that be making like swift decisions, just out the blue, like when they get mad and this shit ain't changed. And it's been going on. Does this resonate? I got feminine energy that's not. Y'all good, but I mean y'all cool, but y'all may not be seeing eye to eye. That's coming through. But what I'm getting is I got the magician card upside down. That's somebody that is not utilizing their magic. Somebody that know that they usually make shit happen. They got the resources. They know to do it, but they just don't. Are people that have the resources, but they use it in the wrong way. So Spirit is talking about like you got everything you need within you, but you just don't utilize it. You're coming through. See, that's the magician. He got all of these tools. This you. He ain't using it. He ain't using what he got. So the cup gonna fall, the pentacle gonna fall. So it's like love fucking up, money fucking up, your mind fucking up. Like all this shit is just falling down simply because. So it all starts with you. Everything starts with you. With the Tower card upside down, that's a change that needs to happen that's not happening. Knowing that a change that needs to happen, the Tower, everything falling down, but it's upside down. It ain't happening. Next thing that I get is the Knight of Swords. You need to be careful with making quick decisions off of your emotions. I'm getting that as well. So really, I always say like when you're making decisions on things, always give yourself 3 days to think things through before you make a decision, especially when you're upset or happy about something. Wait 3 days if you can, or 3 hours, but in numbers of 3. Does this resonate what I'm saying so far?
Yeah, because I tend to do that. Most of the
Okay.
time, I hardly try not to act on my emotions. Try to give time to breathe, give myself
Okay.
time to breathe. But
Because
on occasion,
I'm getting something about making quick decisions, and then with the Queen of Cups, that's a quick decision. That's a feminine energy. That could be you, but that's a feminine energy that's not acting accordingly. If this is not you that's making quick decisions, this is that feminine energy that's making quick decisions. But I'm seeing also too, you need to get you some rest. So the biggest thing that I'm getting with you is taking your time. But with the 6 of Wands coming through with the victory card, I feel like in 6 time units, it could be in the month of June, is when you will see stuff start looking up. So I do
okay.
get the victory card, like you will be victorious. Now, I'm also getting what stood out to me about your questions is about like justice, something in the justice system. Let me see if I can get a result on that. Yeah, I'm getting, you're going to get what you want, which being fulfilled, but it's also like I'm getting something like things are at a halt, or a decision is not being made. So because a decision is not being made, getting what you desire is going to happen. Please make sure that you get some rest regarding this. And I'm also getting 3 of Pentacles, something about 3 people working together. All right, okay, something about loss of. So did you lose some money in this judicial thing that's going on? Something about loss of money is coming through with the 10 of Pentacles upside down, and you needing assistance.
Well, it's more like it's on hold.
Okay, that has
Yes.
to do with decision not being made. I do get though with the 9 of Pentacles though, desire, like getting what you desire, and then the 6 of Wands. So I feel like it's going to go into your favor, but it's going to be a bit of a headache because you're going to feel like you can't move until this decision is made. I'm getting something about also about 1 time unit that could be in the month of March, where you're reaping what you've sown, and you're having to juggle a lot of different responsibilities regarding this justice thing. But I do feel like, yeah, this thing that you're going through right now is short term, but I do see something is going into your favor. Something about some aspect of it though, you're going to have to walk away from. Yeah, and I feel like the waiting on this is affecting your health. Could have something to do with your anxiety, because you ain't got no choice but to just go with the flow. You ain't got no choice right now. So what I suggest is you need to do some talk to me, and I will tell you what you can do to help things go into your favor. We don't have to talk about it on here, but if you're interested in that, then we can talk about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Well,
No
bruh,
problem.
and that kind of goes with anybody here. I don't recommend just anybody. I don't. I'm arrogant and snobbish with my shit, especially once I detect any kind of substandard thinking or malfeasance. I give people the Heisman. This sister's energy. Okay, Coco, goddamn it, this is your time. You're supposed to be typing shit. This is this sister's energy. Immediately, people. Immediately. This is I don't know, maybe a month ago. We were on my man Rodney's show, Rodney Perry Live. I strongly suggest you check that out too. And I
Every
felt
Friday.
yeah, it's oh, you're on every Friday?
Every Friday, yep.
See, I didn't even know that. Okay. Well, it was a month ago on a Friday that I happened to be up and I caught the show. And I felt this sister's energy, and I'm telling you, I always, because there's certain people who do this who really don't like me because I can feel that whatever their personal motivation is, whether it be money, whether it be recognition, whether it be following, whatever it is, I can feel that energy come through what they're doing, and I don't resonate with them doing it. And their readings always catch hell when I'm on the show with them, and it puts them in a defensive position where they can't, where they really cannot answer a lot of the shit I'm saying. That's the first place I went because it's the first place I go whenever I hear shit like this. I could not sit there. I was not comfortable there. I was ushered out of that place by the same energy that my grandmother had. At times she sound like my grandmother, especially when she going fast and talking shit and telling you about the wrong shit you doing and the motherfuckers around you and the cards is popping. I'm like, God damn, that sounds like my grandmother. And I was led to this positive energy. And I saw this sister read over and over people over and over, and the shit she was doing made so much sense to them and so much sense to me that I immediately uh ingratiated myself to this sister, and she started to do some work with me that absolutely resonated. Absolutely, brother. This sister is the real deal, y'all. And if the First Church of Holy Shit is about anything, it is about an absolute search and seek for what is the truth. What is the truth about you? What is the truth about people as we go where we go? What is the truth about the past? What is the truth about the present? Because the combination of those equal the future for you. Now, as I kick these other niggas the fuck out of here, I had to kick niggas out. Okay, I didn't kick them out. Okay, there, Bruce is kicked out. Okay, I do that every show. True is my man. Bruce is my man. Bruce, let's do some let's do some work. Let's do the call me. Life coach work, that hookup you need. Holla at me. True, bruh, I'm telling you, I put my stamp on this sister right here. Those of you under the sound of my voice, those of you who are going to watch this later, understand that there are certain people who want some bullshit with this. This sister is not one of those people. You really need to find your way. Find your way to this sister. And Coco, on your own, and I guess the let me make sure I do this right. Okay. Okay, turn the music off. Okay, turn the music off. Hold a minute. You gotta hold on, Coco, because again, I'm 58. I'll be 58 in May, nigga. So this is some shit I got to do at my own goddamn speed. I actually need some people doing this shit while I'm doing this other shit. But I'm gonna put your shit up here. Now. Let me see. Yeah, throw that up there. Let's see. Yeah.
Thank you, Lovelace.
Uh, let's see
Thank
what
you.
else. Then that goes there, and then this goes here, and yeah. Now, um, let me first say that it depending upon your time and upon your desire, this will absolutely not be the last time that you are here, sis. I know you know. Okay, let me get Coco Fresh read niggas today. Write that down. Okay, there we go. Now, um, please, thank. Well, first off, thank you so much for being on the show today, and two, why don't you let people know where they can find you?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram, Coco Fresh Comedy and Tarot. And if you want to set up a reading, just message me. I check all my inboxes. So just DM me, and we could go from there. Also, I'm on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. I try to go live on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. And if you have a certain question on there, I'll go live. You can ask. I do donation based on there as well. So the thing with readers is, this is what I do for a living. And if I could do just straight donation, and when I started out, it was cool, but unfortunately, I can't. I gotta eat. So
Right, right, right,
it's a
right.
break. It's called an exchange of energies. Thank you so much for the donations too. Yeah, I appreciate that. But it's called an exchange of energy. This is the thing. When you are for every energy, everything that you put out, you're going to get back. So if you're blessing someone, whether it's a person on the street or whether it's your reader or whoever, even when you give to your church, what you're putting out to help people, you get that energy back. So I try to explain that when people talk about, why I got to pay you and what, it's an exchange of energy. I'm putting out, I'm tired when I do this. These bags under my eyes, I'm tired. So it's an energy output. So money exchange.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. Look here. Yeah, yeah. Let me put my sister behind me. Dear niggas, dear niggas that pay doctors, dear niggas
Right.
that pay mechanics, dear niggas that pay dentists. Not far enough for them, because I know some niggas with fly ass cars and raggedy mouths. But niggas, if you are paying for things that are of value, and you are taking people's time, which is of value to them, to give you something that is of value to you, find a way, my man. Peace to the balls. Thank you, Frank White. Find a way. If this is of value to you, like I said, uh, even with me, I I I like to say, if you want to give a nigga a piece of change for doing something strange, hit me. GB Funny Styles and Cash App. You need some beats? Jeff Breeze Music. You need
I know that's
life
right.
coaching? Ask Uncle Jeff. If you want shit for free, here's how you get Coco's advice for free. Watch the YouTube videos of shows she's
That's
been on.
right.
Watch this for free. You can
That's
watch
right.
this over and over and over for free, and you will get the generic advice for free. Stop trying to get a custom made suit at off the rack prices. You
That's
cannot.
right.
You cannot. This sister's energy is being custom made through you, running through her. She ain't sitting down making you a suit. The people and forces and energies from the other side work through people like her to service you. Stop thinking about the money your mama and them lost, giving it to Reverend Flake, because this ain't that.
Right.
It ain't. And with that, Coco, I absolutely do thank you so much for coming
Thank
on
you for
the show.
having me.
Absolutely. We got to hook up. We got to talk next week. Let me know. Yeah, either
Okay.
sometime next week or even sometime today. You can call me after this, and we can work on them notes with your shit that I have for you, and
Okay.
the other shit that I need to work on. And because you have rapidly become near and dear to me, just like everybody else, I'm gonna kick you the fuck out of here. That's just, consider that a blessing. When I kick niggas out, it's some fucked up shit in my psyche that gives it the, like, you remember back when you could hang up a phone and make noise with it? I used to really enjoy that time in life, and I don't have that. But this shit I have on my show, and I can only hope, I can only hope that this show touched you today. And I'm telling y'all, go check Coco out. Go check out. Okay, fuck all this. Go check her stand up out. I don't vouch for stand up. Those of you who know, you know my resume. You know who I wrote for. I'm a comedy snob. If I don't like your jokes, I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm just not going to fuck with you in public. I just don't. I'm a comedy snob. I give niggas with shitty jokes the Heisman. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want your shitty joke energy near none of this dope shit I got. So you stay the fuck over there. And that is not the energy I have for Sister Coco. I think she's very funny. I think that she's not at all wasting her time on this music, or excuse me, on this comedy journey of hers. I really do believe that she is the dopeness, and I think also that the stuff she has to give from a from a medium standpoint is fucking amazing. We have got to learn who we are, where we come from. This shit that she is doing, people, this is who you are. This is what you are. This is what you come from. This isn't some kind of fucked up dark. The people who, yes, the people who told you that what this sister does is evil are the same people who told you that your soul would go to hell unless you came from this book that they gave you when they didn't think as a nigga you had a soul. They're the same people telling you to go the opposite direction of what is yours. This is yours. Embrace it. Love it. Take heed to it. Learn from it. And in the meantime, stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm out.